This is the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. With a price of $900 at launch, it is one of last year's flagship smartphone. But fast forward a year now, and thanks to depreciation, this might just be the best bang for your buck smartphone in 2020. Well, the word budget here is really subjective, so it's quite hard to make that claim. But anyways, if you search in Amazon, you can get it for quite a low price. But I'm sure with enough scouting on the internet, you would get a much better deal. Now, how does it perform? It packs the Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 processor, which is, of course, really fast, but I'm not a huge fan of its software. I would rather have a stock Android experience. But it's more of a personal opinion, and Samsung have been improving it, so yeah, it's better than before. In terms of design, well, just look at it, it's beautiful. The glass curves and falls beyond the edge. It has a very minimal bezel with a punch hole camera. The edge is not as pronounced as its predecessors, which is good. And I've got the green color, which is more interesting than the typical black and white. The thing that I like about this phone is the camera cutout design. It looks different enough to distinguish from other phones, and it does that while still looking good, unlike some of the brands. Not pointing any fingers here, but I digress. This is a typical glass sandwich design that you see on smartphone nowadays, which makes it a really bad idea to rock it without a case. And if you dropped it, well, replacement glass is quite expensive, so good luck with that. Since this is a really thin phone, that made me wonder, how does the battery life holds up? Well, it's surprising that it could handle up to a day of usage, especially with that gorgeous 1440p display. This display is just breathtaking. It's Samsung's display after all, so it's not a huge surprise. I can easily use this phone in 2020, but the only thing that I hope that it had is a high refresh rate display. After using a 120Hz display, it's really hard to go back. I mean, it's gonna spoil you forever. Yeah, trust me. And speaking of things I don't like, yeah, that hole punch. It's weird, it's huge, and I don't like it. Getting an older flagship smartphone comes with a lot of benefits, and one of them is the camera. The camera in the S10 Plus is really good, and I'm sure you'll be completely satisfied with it. Samsung implemented 3 cameras at the back with a 16 megapixel ultra-wide lens, which has 120 degrees field of view. The wide-angle camera is really good compared to other phones at this price point. Even the video quality holds up quite well. It's a great device to consume content. It has Bluetooth 5.0, so you can connect 2 audio devices at once. I mean, this is all the kind of stuff that you would miss if you don't have it at times of need. Speaker quality is also good for last year's standard. It has Dolby sound system, which does add a little more volume and clarity to your audio. And next up, this is one of the last Samsung flagship device that comes with an audio jack. Yeah, so that should make some of you happy. And on the topic of that, this phone has a micro SD card slot. I mean, it's a micro SD card slot. It's almost impossible to find a phone with it nowadays. Well, anyways, if you're finding for a phone, this is a really great phone and it's a good time to get it. It has the speed of a current flagship and it looks and feels like a really expensive device, which it was before. So yeah, go for it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.